Good morning guys, this is a very quick update and then I'll get on to the video that I'm going to be talking about. Basically, it's just an update really of my desk and how things are going. So here we have an old MacBook, and underneath that there is a PC laptop which is running Linux. It's running the SUSE 11.2 I think it is. Extra monitor. These are all my iPods for the kids, for me, for Vicky, stuff like that. And this is a really old iPod which I just picked up. My brother gave it to us over in Northern Ireland, which is where I've been for the last 2 weeks. There's just a little digital camera that I keep on my desk just in case. MacBook Air, iMac G4, PowerBook G3. And the kids have got their computers upstairs. Now I've put these shelves up which I keep my books that I'm reading at the minute, but these two books up here in particular, Mac OS X Support Essentials version 10.6 and Mac OS X Server Essentials version 10.6. These two books I'll be doing exams on once I've finished the books, reading the books and what have you, and I'll be sitting the exams and hopefully getting a good Apple qualification out of that. Mac OS X book there beside it, Dreamweaver book, Learning C on the Mac which you've seen before, iPhone development, creating websites, Mac OS X Leopard and Hacking Exposed. And then down here I've got the Devil's book, Bill Gates. It's actually really good. It's actually quite a good book. Blown to bits. That was one of the books I had to purchase when I was doing the HNC in computer programming. Cyber Gypsies, that's a really old book. It's a fiction book, but it's really good. It's about a hacker. Steve Jobs' Icon, Net Spies, iPod, the Missing Manual. There's one there, A Complete Hacker's Handbook. That's quite good. This one here, Accidental Empires, that was another book that I had to buy for the HNC in computer programming that I bought. It's a really good read actually. And of course Steve Wozniak's book, which is just tremendous. Same as the Steve Jobs book. I mean, excellent books. Anyway guys, and then in the background here we've got my external hard drives, and there's one over there and there's one down the very back, and just beside this one here there's a passport one as well. You can't really see it that well. And then obviously under here we'll have the Airport Extreme base station. Okay guys, so that's just a very quick update. And under there I've got my laptop bags and loads of other books, Pascal programming, that type of thing. Loads of Mac magazines. Inside those little drawers there's Mac magazines as well. That's another laptop bag with loads of cables and all that stuff. But anyway guys, okay, so back straight on now to the reason why, because there's obviously one thing missing from this desk that really should be here, and this is the reason why I want to make this video. Okay, so back to me in a sec. Okay guys, so the reason why I want to make this video is about the iPad. Now first of all, I've been away in Northern Ireland for 2 weeks. Vicky and I took the kids across for the 2-week Easter break that we got. The two youngest kids that we have, Jude and Amelia, they've never actually been across to Northern Ireland, so you know, I wanted to take them across and let them see all the family that they have over in Northern. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the iPad release date. Now, when it was released in the States, January, March, when was it, the 3rd of April or something, it came out. We were told here in the UK that we weren't going to get ours until the end of April, which wasn't really such a bad thing, you know. Alright, it was an extra 3 weeks or what have you. But then, due to, according to Apple, due to demand in the United States, that date has now been set back even further. So now the rumours are that around about the 10th of May, 6th of May, we're going to be able to pre-order ours, and the unit should come at the end of May. So that's like nearly a full 2 months after the US release. Now, I'm not, guys, first of all, let me just explain something here. This is not an Apple bash video. I mean, like, it doesn't take a genius to work out, you know, I'm an Apple fanatic, okay? I'm not attributing blame to anybody, because as of yet I don't know whether it's these release dates or anything to do with Apple, or how difficult it is to sell things and do business in the UK, because, you know, the UK is probably the most expensive country in the world to live in, and it's the shittiest country in the world to live in, or group of countries: Northern Ireland, Scotland, England and Wales. The lifestyle for, you know, everything is so bloody expensive around here, so I do understand that. So like I said, it's not a bash video. However, you know, we here in the UK now are now, and you know, it could even be put back further, these are just rumoured dates. Apple still haven't brought out a definitive date yet for the UK release of the iPad. So everything's still speculation and it's rumours. It could be set back even further than the end of May. But the reason so far that Apple have given is because of the demand. Now the thing that I don't understand about that is this. As far as I'm aware, and correct me if I'm wrong, that when the iPad first came out in the United States, there was a limit of 2 units per person. It was either 2 units per person or 2 units per household. I'm not too sure what it was, which one of those it was. But you know, I can't see any reason why Apple, knowing that there was going to be, that they didn't have enough, I mean, they must have known that the units that they were putting out weren't massive, and that there was going to be a big demand on it. And I don't understand why they couldn't have limited it to 1 unit per person or per household, whatever it was, and then sent over a small stock base to the UK and to France and Germany and Italy and all the other countries in Europe that buy Apple products. Now, you see, the thing is, I fully understand Apple are an American company, and so therefore, you know, they are well within their rights and entitled to do everything they want to do at home, first of all, and give the American market share the first bite of the cherry. But I don't think it's too much to ask, especially in this current climate where the market share that Apple get from Europe and, you know, the United Kingdom as well, I'm guessing is quite high, and Australia as well. I mean, like, Australia's got quite a big market share. I don't even know when those guys are going to get the iPad. I don't know whether they've been given it or what. But I don't think it would be too much to ask for once in a while, when Apple release something, they could release it somewhere else as a token gesture and say, listen, this is we're showing you our appreciation for the support you've given us over the years, so you can have the first bite of the cherry on this particular product. So that's the first thing, you know, and the only reason why I'm making this video, guys, is because I am busting a gut to get my hands on one of these iPads. You know, I was one of the first people when the keynote was done. I couldn't see any problems with the iPad at all. I loved it. You know, I didn't see the necessity for the camera like everybody was putting it down for, and the keyboard and all the things that people put it down for, flash and all that there. I didn't have a problem with. So I feel a little bit hard done by, so I feel like a little kid at the minute. Now the other thing is price. Now the 16 gigabit Wi-Fi unit in America has gone for $499, which equates to current climate today £325. Now the rumours, again, you know, this is all rumour based. Apple still haven't set a price in stone here in the UK, but the rumours are that our 16 gigabit Wi-Fi, not the 3G, the Wi-Fi version, is going to be costing us £499. Now that equates to $766. So, I mean, could you guys imagine, for the bog standard 16 gigabyte Wi-Fi, you guys in America, could you imagine paying $766? Now, I understand Apple's hands are tied a little bit because they've got to pay extra for shipping and, you know, customs and excise and all the other things that come into play whenever they come into the UK. But at £499, so like it goes from $499 in the States to, if you were being charged our rates, it would jump from $499 to $766. So that's like £267 more, or $267 more than what you're being charged now. And you know, guys, shipping's expensive, and doing business in the UK is expensive, and everybody's got to make a profit. I understand that, but that's a big margin. That's a 20% margin, I think, or maybe more. I'm not great at math, but anyway. So it's a little bit, you know, I've spoken to a lot of people who have said that on the basis of everything that's happened, you know, the release date being put off and probably still going to get put off again, so that people in America can get their iPads, 2 or 3 of them, and the prices as well. A lot of people I've spoke to who are Apple fans like me have said that they're going to not buy the iPad as kind of like a protest thing. Now, I personally think that's ridiculous. I think they're cutting their nose off to spite their face, and they're going to lose out on a fantastic product. Me, I'm just a little bit, I'm not angry or anything like that. I'm dying to get my hands on the iPad, and I just wish that Apple could see a little bit further than what they are at the minute, or whoever it is that is causing these problems, and try and come together and alleviate these problems. Anyway, guys, that's it. That's all I want to say on the iPad at the minute. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get it here at the end of May. And if the pre-order date is the 10th of May, then you can rest assured my order will be put in first thing in the morning. So that's it, guys. Thanks very much for watching the video, and I hope to see you all soon. Hope you are all doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for all the support about all the crap that I've had to deal with in the past. I'll make a video on that later on, but this is a wee bit more important now. Okay, guys, thanks very much. Bye. See you later.